All right, 17 after 7. Good morning. Taking a look at the roadways coming in from the north. I-5 looks good right now from the south, but the northbound in the downtown, an accident at J Street, northbound I-5 with a lane blocked, traffic backed up to Florin Road. Time now for a call. It is Dan in Sonoma.
All right, Sean, I got to get to the Sombrero story right away because I got several things on the call-up prep board.
Oh, yeah.
We teased that yesterday.
The Sombrero story. It's a classic.
Right, we were speculating that Larry Elder might be possibly the VP pick for Trump. And I had met Larry at Phil Cowan's retirement party, and I was sat behind the table with him. He had his girlfriend there, a very attractive young woman, and I had thought, I probably put way too much thought into this, that, if that's the last time I'm going to see everybody, I should dress up like the traditional Mexican, like from, the Three Amigos, those villains in the Mexicans that are there with the big sombrero and the sash and the guns and all that. And I probably put way too much thought into it. So as I reminded myself of that thought as I'm sitting at this table, and I thought, you know what, because I actually might have done it, but if I did, I probably would have knocked over Larry Elder's girlfriend because of the sombreros, the size of the sombrero I would have wore. And I would have been forever known, because Larry was still on the broadcasting back in those days. I would have been known as some idiot that knocked over his girlfriend at some gathering. So anyway.
Leave it to you. That actually sounds sort of like something I would do. Yes,
you and I are sadly very much along the lines of we're dangerous. We should never be within proximity of each other.
I'm glad to not be the Lone Ranger, because I was there that night.
Yes, you did. We did.
I made an appearance and I had to leave, but
I clearly have a very, very vivid imagination, and sometimes it gets me in trouble. So, anyway, let's back to the news on the call-up prep board. The negotiations that the Congress is having yesterday, I don't know about Johnson. He's a little more squishy than I want.
We can't go through that again.
Yeah, no, it's the same old. One of the things they should have brought up, because they're negotiating, and they should not be negotiating with the border. That's the law. And that's how it should be put for the one of the weakest presidents I've ever seen in the nation's history. One thing that didn't come on the table in the conversation, what about the strategic oil reserves? Most people have forgotten all about that. We're in a time of war. Those reserves are there for one reason only, to fuel our military in case of war. That's why it's there. That has been completely forgotten about this Republican Party.
But we have a traitorous administration that wants the country to fail.
This is intentional. It's obvious this is intentional. Now, New Hampshire, by the way, don't pay attention to the pundits right now. New Hampshire is such a hardcore left-wing state. That's why Nikki Haley has any chance whatsoever. It's totally meaningless. The real test will be the Super Tuesdays, which I think is a week or two after that. Once that happens, and if Trump, runs away with everything, it's over. It's over. So don't, anyone saying Nikki Haley has a chance, don't listen to that person. That's silly.
Haley and DeSantis battling it out for last place.
No, it's over. Again, I'm a big DeSantis guy, but
I like DeSantis. I'm so tired of people bashing him because of his personality.
He has a personality, and we
want a president.
Smart.
He doesn't have to be an entertainer.
I want and you and I are baseball guys. I want some guy who can easily hit over 400. This guy's damn good. And so why would you pass it up because he may be a little stale? And he's not stale, by the way.
Yeah, really. That's a good analogy, too. Oh, he doesn't do well with the press, but he's a great ball player. Well, I don't care if he can talk to the press as long as he can do the job on the field.
Absolutely. And nobody could do it better than he is regarding giving it back to the media, which is my next subject. Do you remember a name named the name Dana Allen?
Dana Allen.
Co-founder of Newsmax.
I don't know. I know lots of Allens. That's the most common surname in radio. Allen.
I didn't know that.
But I don't know Dana Allen.
Dana Allen was co-founder of Newsmax, and I met him years ago at one of my conservative events out in Sacramento. And one of the things he had said was that during times of war in other countries, the attacking nation doesn't attack the opponent first. They attack their broadcast towers. They want to knock out their media, and because they want to knock out propaganda or things against the nation and all that. And I say that, and I know that's an extreme, but what do the Republicans do if the media, which has openly declared war on Donald Trump, who's going to be the nominee, it's not going to get any better. Are they going to strike back at this media, which is, I've been saying for years and years and years, the media is indeed the enemy of the people, and that's how Biden has gotten away with so much these days and will continue to get away with so much. What do they do, if anything?
Sadly, I think it'll be crickets.
There you go. They won't do a damn thing. If Trump loses, and it's very possible that he could, it's because the Republicans didn't lift a finger to help him or to stop this clear violation of law, which is this propaganda against Trump. The media needs to be dealt with.
And on that note, Dan, you are a fine American. I have to hit the road, so to speak.
Don't hit it too hard.
Take care. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks, bud.
It is 7:23. Still an accident northbound 5 at J Street. Traffic backed up to Florin Road. Cloudy today, rain tomorrow.